Okay, so let's look at a few of the text functions. So we've got some dates here of the employers that started on that date for they started at the institution or the business they're at. Okay, so let's quickly look at two functions here on the right. We've got now and we've got today. Okay, what does today give me? Today gives me the date only, yes, without the time. So there's my date. Now will give me the date and the time. Okay, and there you can see the difference. Are you with me? Okay. Now let's take an example just to test what we are doing here. We are going to have a date of birth and then we are going to have their age. Okay, so let's quickly have a look at this. Let's say the person, like we said on the board, was born on the 26th of the 6th, 1976. Okay, we want to get their age. Okay, so what are we going to do? We're going to start with equal. We're going to use today's date, not the time, just today's date. Are you with me? Then we're going to take off the year they were born. Remember, we're taking the later date, date 2, let's call it date 2, which is today. The earlier date, which was the first date, which was the date they were born. Okay, are you with me? Now that answer there, okay, let me just quickly not make it in. Let's just quickly make it in. Should be general. Okay, we're going to take that off. Why is it? Okay, this must be date and that is, okay, that must also be date. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Both needs to be a date. Let's see if it's going to work. Okay, sorry. The formatting of both of those two things need to be the same. Otherwise, it's not going to work. It's like when you take bananas from so let me just quickly make it the same. 2026. Okay, now it's going to work. So I'm taking the later date and I'm subtracting the earlier date. Are you with me? Why is it keeping giving me the value? Okay, it's not the same. It must be 1975. Then it must be the month and then the day. Can you see it must be the same? Yes. Okay, let's make that a number. This answer is in days. Are you with me? Okay. Which means I need to divide it with 365.25. But if I leave it like that, because of the maths around it, this is going to be calculated first. Are you with me? That's not right. We first want the answer to be given in days, yes? And then in the same function or formula, we want it to be divided by 365. Are you with me? Okay. So can you see this person is almost 51. When his birthday or her birthday is coming up on this 26th of June this year, they will turn 51. Are you with me? But I don't want the age in years and months. Who says their age is 50 and whatever 7 months? Nobody speaks like that. Okay. So if I ask you to round this off, and remember you're not in import, so you can't use these little arrows. Then you have to go and put in the round function. Okay. The round function, now you can see here says the number and then it rounds up the number to the specific one. Okay. So we need to make another bracket there. And then we need to say comma 0 because we don't want any of that. Okay, are you with me? And then it's going to be 51. But I think it's because it's in. Okay, just take out, you can take out the zeros. But it's still going to be correct because of the 0. If I make it 2, yeah, maybe it's better if you, then it's going to round it up. Okay, are you with me, darlings? Okay, so please go and study that if you don't understand. If they don't ask you to round it up, You stop there. That is what you then do. Okay, now let's take that information and go to the next example here. If I want the first 3 letters of their name, okay, I'm creating a password. What function do you think I'm going to use when I want the first 3 letters of a word? The first, so I'm going from, the first is IMS. Yes? Left. I'm going to say equals. You can use the fx. If you can't find it here, go to the text functions, say there left, and say the text you want is the name. How many characters? 3. Say okay, and Bob's your uncle. Okay, and then you can go down and do it for everybody. Are you with me? Yes. Then the last 2 letters, what is last of a word? If you go from the back of your surname, how will you count backwards? The back of your surname is on the right. So what function are you going to use? Equals right. Okay, if you can't find it, go to the text, say okay. The text is the surname, the characters is 2. I say okay, and then that's going to be the last 2 letters of my surname. Are you with me? Yes. Okay. The password I want to create needs to take the first name and the last name together, and in between I want an @ sign. Are you with me? Okay, so let's try that. How am I going to get that together with an @ sign together with that? We call it concatenate. Okay, it's also a text function. If you don't know how to spell it, go to text, say okay, and start. What is your first text? It's going to be that one. What needs to be in between the first and the second part? I said an @ sign, but you can also make it a symbol like that. You can make it a question mark. You can make it a hash. You can make it a space. Then you actually have to put a space bar in there. Are you with me? For now, let's make an @ What is the third text? That one. Can you see I can carry on and on and on and on? So I'm going to say, okay. Can you see what it did? It took the first @ and then it took the second, and so for everything. Concatenate. Next. What is the length of the password? Okay, I'm going to use the function called len. It's short for length, and then you just click on that. What do you propose the first one is going to be? 6. Okay, and so it counts each of them. Are you with me? All of them are 6. Obviously, because it's 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now, let's go to the employer's full name. Full name meaning the name and the surname. How am I going to take the name and the surname together? How do I take the name and I put it to the surname? I just did it earlier. How do you take one cell and the other when it's both text? Yes? Concatenate. Okay? But now I'm going to have to make a space between, and that's why I want to show you. So you make a space. Can you see it makes a little space there for you? And then the surname, and you're going to say, okay, and you take it down. Are you with me? Okay. Now the question that Mr. Muzikizi was, or had, not was, he wanted to know when do I use F4 when I'm using this age thing. Okay, so I'm going to show you. I want the years at the company. Okay, now I want you to think about this. The years at the company, okay, is going to be what? Think about it. The later date, which is today, and then subtracting when they started. Does that make sense to you? Okay, now look how I'm going to do it. I'm going to say equals, obviously. Which one do I take? The later date. I subtract the start date. What is my answer there? is days. So what must I do to get it in years? 365.25. Can I just say enter now and get an answer? Is that the right answer? No. I have to put in my brackets. Okay? And then I will get an answer like that. Okay? Then I can go and say round off. Okay? I'm not going to do that now. I'm just going to cheat and say don, 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 don. I want to show you something now. If I autofill it now, look at what's going to happen. Why did it go into a negative? Look here. Where is my today's date? In J2. Can you see that? What does it take for the second one? J3, which is blank. And so it will go on. J4, J5. So what must I do with that today? Is today not going to be the same for each of the other three too?
Yes.
It's not the same day. Today is today is today. So you need to make that little J2 at the top what? A F4. You must absolute cell reference that one.
Yes.
Are you with me?
Yes.
And then when you go and autofill that now, it's going to work out fine. And you can check it. 2023, 3 years later is 26, only 3 years. Okay, are you with me, darlings?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm going to stop now.